What is going on, guys? This is Mike with Chit Chat Gaming, and today I just want to do a quick pickup video here. I usually on the weekends, like I mentioned before, I like to go out and visit places like disc replays, some video games, etc., some yard sales, thrift stores, etc., to see what kind of retro titles I can pick up. I do look for current games as well too, but more so I usually go for the retro games because usually I can get a pretty good deal on them. Plus, it's definitely something I collect as well too. So ever since Ryan over at Castlemania Games has sent us over the GCHD by Eon to use for our Smash Bros. Melee tournaments, I've actually been going out and picking up more GameCube games because in progressive scan mode with the GCHD, the games look absolutely stunning on a modern television. So today I did pick up here the Incredible Hulk. This is Ultimate Destruction. This was actually made by Sierra Games. I've never actually played this game before. I'm a big comic book fan. I love Marvel games. I do have a lot of the X-Men games, some Spider-Man games as well too. I love DC titles. But all in all though, I love the way that these games play. This is basically a beat 'em up style game as well too. It is actually an adventure as well too, but it does look absolutely, pretty cool. Like I said, this is actually really good condition too. It looks really great here. I like the whole 8 out of 5 by Nintendo Power here. That's pretty cool. But this one is actually complete as well too. It does have the manual. Has a full color manual. Of course, the disc was in good shape. The actual outside was in good shape as well too. And it does have like a little GameCube little booklet here in the back too. Little precautions booklet. But yeah, here's the actual full manual. So I always do, every time I go to disc replay, I pick up GameCube games. They usually, most of the time, about 90% of the time, they usually have the manual with it too. And the good thing about GameCube, they're always full color, and they look really good too. So again, this is the Incredible Hulk. This is Ultimate Destruction. Definitely looking forward to taking a look at this, especially in that progressive scan mode. So if you're interested in the GCHD, if you have a GameCube, or you want to collect a GameCube, and you want to play on a more modern television, and you want it to look really, really crisp, I definitely recommend checking out the GCHD by Eon. I'll leave a description below here where you can pick it up at Castlemania Games. So there's that here. So we got that picked up here today. Now I'm actually a huge Nintendo fan as well as a Sega Genesis fan. Growing up, we played both. I do collect a lot Genesis box games. Whenever I go somewhere, I do collect the individual ones. The ones outside the box, but I usually go more towards the ones with the box, of course. Here, once in a while, I can find a complete in box. But today, the two that I did find weren't complete, but they're still in a box. So back in the the 90s and stuff, early 90s, mid 90s. The arcade shooter games were big. Games like Time Crisis, games like Virtua Cop and everything as well too. They were huge games, and I did pick up one here that is actually really, really odd, but it's out there, and it was an arcade game as well too. And it is actually an Aerosmith themed game as well too. It is called Revolution X. Revolution X here, based on the #1 arcade smash featuring our arcade smash game featuring Aerosmith, as you can see right here. So I actually did play this game quite a bit on the PlayStation 1, I believe it was. That was actually pretty decent here. I never played the Sega Genesis version of it though. It is actually available for SNES as well too. But I did find this one for like $3.99, I believe it was. So I definitely picked it up. Not complete in box. It's missing instructions. The game doesn't look too bad, as you can see there. I'll always use a 1-up card and I clean them out, but definitely a really interesting game here, how you can actually, interact with Aerosmith and stuff. But it is a shoot 'em up game as well too, so I'm definitely interested in playing this once again here. I'm not too sure how it's going to look on the Sega Genesis, but we'll go ahead and definitely give it a whirl here. So once again, this is Revolution X, featuring Aerosmith for the Sega Genesis. So we got that one as well here too. Now, obviously I'm a big fighting fan here. I love, the Street Fighter series. I love the Mortal Kombat. I always grew up with Mortal Kombat. We played the heck out of those games back in the day as well too. Always had to have the newest games. Always searching around the internet for fatalities back when the internet was like, just getting its start here as well too. So I'm actually a bigger fan of the Street Fighter series, but I do have a lot of the Mortal Kombat games. Obviously here I have Mortal Kombat 3 for Super Nintendo. It's not complete in box. Doesn't have a box, but still good here. I actually got Mortal Kombat 1 for the Sega Genesis. This one did have the blood in it as well too, compared to the SNES version, which did not. But I did find this one here too. The box is a little bit janky, but oh well. I actually picked up Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Genesis here. Once again, this game is also available for the SNES as well too. But this here is the Sega Genesis version here. So did pick this up. The box itself is in good shape as far as the artwork goes. Now, here's the problem with the box here. Check it out. It won't stay shut. So it looks like it's broken. The tabs on it are busted. so it won't stay shut. But that's okay though, because I'll probably end up just buying a new one, or actually I'll find a new one here. But yeah, I wanted to add Mortal Kombat 2 to my collection. Once again, I'm a huge fan of this series with fatalities, babalities, friendships, etc. Mortal Kombat 2 actually changed the landscape as well too, because it was a big difference from the original Mortal Kombat going to this one here, because you know the way it actual gameplay was, and all the different things you can do, like the friendships and babalities and stuff as well too. We're all in this one too. I believe the babalities were. No, this was just the friendships. That's right. Yeah. So the friendships and fatalities and stuff, and they definitely stepped it up a notch, going with Mortal Kombat 2 and going to Mortal Kombat 3 and forward. So yeah, guys, just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the games I did pick up here today. Like I said, I have Aerosmith over there. I have, you know, Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction, and did pick up Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega Genesis to add to my collection as well too. So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys picked up any cool games this weekend, or if you have any of these titles as well too, and give me some little bit of information on this. If you played it before, you like it, it's good, let me know. I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out here soon. So once again, guys, this has been Mike with Chit Chat Gaming saying happy gaming.